All right, I'm all ready. I'm hitting the road to head down to Seward, Alaska to go hike Mount Marathon. It's about a 2.5 hour drive south of Anchorage. This is going to be a fun adventure. Let's go ahead and get going. I'm stoked that you guys tuned in to this week's vlog. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jason. My wife, our beautiful baby boy Judah. We have a channel together. We live in the beautiful state of Alaska. We enjoy creating and sharing what we create with you. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for tuning in. Given what day it was yesterday, I felt really compelled to share a little bit of recovery with you guys. Before you go clicking out, just hear me out. Let me bend your ear for a few minutes and just talk about a little bit of how I'm feeling. See, yesterday marked 4 years that I've been in recovery. That's right, 4 years. Sober is doper. Well, in this vlog, I'm just gonna walk you through my experience, strength, and hope. All right, so I'm in Seward. Currently, I'm trying to find the trailhead to Mount Marathon. Seward is not that big. Don't think it's difficult to get lost here, so. For 15 years, I struggled with drugs and alcohol. It was a hard 15 years. Not all of it was bad. There's a lot of fond memories too in there. But when it was bad, it was really bad. So not only that, I suffered from relationship issues, financial issues, legal issues. At the end of my addiction, I was drinking about a gallon of vodka a day and using lots of methamphetamines. I had cops come and get me on a welfare check and take me to the hospital. I had a blood alcohol content at 0.52. And that's not the first time. That's happened to me multiple times. My experience was drugs and alcohol became really progressive. I was held captive and a prisoner to the crutches of what they were doing to me, and I could not stop. That's my experience. I don't know specifically where I am, but I am somewhere. I would be a complete fool if I felt like all this happened because of my own strength, because that is not even the case. So my strength comes from God's grace. God shined a light on a little sliver of hope I didn't see in the darkness of where I was at. And at that point, it was very difficult for me to see any kind of hope for myself. Nothing seemed to work because I really honestly wasn't ready. I stayed complacently stuck where I was because I was afraid. And until I worked through that fear and realized that there is hope for me, my strength comes from God. My strength comes from the family and friends that have poured into me, even strangers I don't even know that have encouraged me. That's where a lot of my strength comes from. Still going up.
Looks like everybody stopped right here.
I love hope. Hope to me saved my life. It's so important for me to realize that God has delivered me from a very dark place and He's always faithful and there. And that just empowers me and motivates me and inspires me. I'm hopeful for my kids, especially with Judah, that he gets to see, his mom and his dad live such a healthy and positive life. We can sit here and be negative and talk about all the bad things drug and alcohol does and just be in this negative mind space. We don't need to talk about that. What we need to do is focus on the positive things that we're living, a healthy lifestyle. We're not broken people anymore.
Yes, that's right. 4 years into my recovery, I am truly blessed. I have to give tons of love to my beautiful wife. Her support is by far the greatest support I've ever received from anybody in my recovery. I wanted to hike Mount Marathon. Well, unfortunately, given the conditions, I wasn't able to actually hike the entire trail of Mount Marathon. It started getting pretty sketch about 1,000 feet up, and I didn't want to push it, so I turned around there. Unfortunately, I did not make it to the top, but I was actually really excited to get out, explore, come to some place I've never been before, and do an impressive hike. The light's getting lower, it's getting darker and colder. I think I got what I needed, so I'm gonna wrap up, and I gotta make the trek back to Anchorage. So it's a 2.5 hour drive.